How's it, guys? Welcome back to another Bolton challenge. This is where we're taking Bolton from the Championship, try and see if we can get them up into the Premier League. So far we're not doing so bad. We're on 26 games played, so we're halfway through the season. We've won 19, drawn 4, lost 3. We're 61 points against 53 with Wolves, so we're not doing so bad at all. We've played a couple of games since we last met. Last time we met was against the Wolves, which we won 3-2, so we've had a good run since then. We're currently sitting on a 10-game win streak, so that's quite nice, it's quite decent. And we run through a couple of the games with you quickly. First game against Barnsley, we got 2 decent goals in there from Jeff King, youngster, and Johan Molo, our up-and-coming striker, who's, well, inside forward, who's a good transfer for us, and quite happy with him so far. He's been playing outstanding for us. They got an early lead in the fifth minute, but we came back. So let's take a look at the videos, at the highlights, and then you guys can see it from there. We had a fair amount of shots and goals, 16 and 9. They had 8 with only 1, and the one goal that they scored was the one shot they had on target. Came through with the header, so it was just slightly unfortunate for us, but we came back with some fury, and we equalized in the 16th minute with King getting the goal there, with Molo with the assist, so that was quite decent. And then Molo coming back in the second half, and he put it in the 70th minute, 69th minute, so quite decent, with a nice long cross by Noon, and he put it in the back of the net, and that was a fair play by them. The next game we went to Nottingham Forest. In that one we won 4-0 with 4 different goals. Johan Molo getting the first goal on a penalty, and then followed by Flo getting another goal in the 9th minute, Victor getting a goal in the 32nd minute, and Will Buckley in the 80th minute. Next game was against Cardiff. We won 3-0. Sorry, not Cardiff, Bolton. Bolton was also a 4-0 win. Again, some decent play by the guys. We had 54% possession. Molo coming up with the first goal, Craig Noon with the second goal, Dave Wheatler, and then Alex Perry. So let's take a look at those goals. Molo came in with the first goal. It was quite a decent goal. We lost the ball, and Littell got a good crossover. Molo is in a perfect place, beat the keeper on his near post. Then the second goal coming in the 42nd minute, Molo with the assist, Noon just blasting in the back of the net, and not long after that Noon came off the pitch on an injury. Second half we fired back with Wheatler's first goal of the season, which we were quite happy about. And then we came back with the final goal, Molo with it, and he puts it into Perry. So he got 2 assists in that game, which we were quite pleased with. Next game we go against with Cardiff was a 3-0 victory. Molo getting a brace of 2, and Tyler Walker getting 1. So we didn't do too bad either. Shots on target are not so great. There's 15 shots and 6 on target, and 51% possession. But let's take a look at that. Molo getting the first goal. And then we came back with the second half, and Molo giving it to Perry to Carrican, and Molo gives it to Walker, and Walker puts it in the back of the net. So an assist there for Molo, who's being outstanding at the moment. As you see, he's been playing really well. Then Molo coming in with the second shot, nice cross there by Flo. Molo just on the full volley just lobs it straight into the back of the net. Then we came into Middlesbrough, and we tried a new formation, and required us to have two strikers in the front, and it's still a 4-1-3-2 formation, and a 4-1-2-3 formation, and it's a asymmetric formation, so it's quite a decent formation, and it proved alright. It's just possession struggled a little bit with possession, but it wasn't too bad. And Adam Lefondre came in with both the goals, so let's take a look at those ones. So Lefondre came in with a set piece and was a decent assist by Flo, and then a quick easy one, they got one in. And I think this was where Lefondre got the second one. Deflection came off the crossbar, and then they got the equalizer not long after that. The only reason why they got the equalizer is because of the penalty. Then the next game we went to Sheffield United, and we had 9 shots, but 3 on target, and all 3 went into the back of the net. Reece Burke with the first goal, Johan Molo again shining up, and Adam Lefondre shining on the third goal. So the first goal came from a free kick, Burke putting in the back of the net, so it's off the header, that was quite decent. Second goal was from Molo, Littell with a decent cross again into Molo. Molo just getting it on the first bounce and putting it in the back of the net, no one there to see it. Luckily he was not offsides. And then Lefondre, who has not been scoring and has scored 3 goals in a row now. And then the final game was against Hull City. It was a close game. We came up 5-2 against Hull, and 11 shots, 7 on target. Taylor getting 3 shots there, getting 3 goals. Will Buckley with 2, and our new signee Panna, who I'll show you, got his first goal on his debut. Panna was on his first debut, and Molo came with a cross there when Walker was going for a shot, and came with the assist. Then the second goal, Molo again with the assist. Buckley with the shot in, Molo not with the assist. Then they got one back, so it was 2-1 at this point. It was just unfortunate keeping error there. Molo with the break, and he got the assist this time with Walker. Walker calmly putting in the back of the net in the top left hand corner of the keeper. Walker's second one. And then Panna with a superb header from Buckley on the assist. And then there was 4-1. I thought we had the game in the bag. Then they pulled another one back, and wasn't even yet half time. And it was just an unfortunate deflection off the keeper straight back into the striker, and he put it back in the back of the net. Then we got our last goal, which was confirmed that we were going to win it, and Walker with his third shot. And this new tactic is working out quite nicely for us. So now I'm going to take you to the Astonvilla game with the FA Cup third round. I haven't brought you any FA Cup matches, so this will be the first one. But transfers, I'll show you the transfers at the moment. Transfer history. Only person that's come in is Panna and Eric Botham, who's also a striker. And Panna, as you can see, is quite a decent player. He's fairly good all round. He's a good midfield player, and we're going to keep him playing around the midfield and the mid wing side, right hand side wing. And then the other signee is a youngster of only 17 years old. It looks quite promising. I'm quite happy with him so far, and he's got only 3 negatives, so it's not so bad, and he's quite decent on his positives. So the tactic we've been using is this isometric tactic here, which I created myself because the teams are starting to get used to our tactics and that, so hence why we had that draw. So we had to change it up a little bit. So in this game we're going to start off at the back with Alan Wick, who's been quite decent. He's played 22 games, he's got 10 clean sheets, so that's quite something, and average of 705. Then we're going to go with, on the right hand side in defense, fullback Mark Littell, who's played 14 games in total. He's got a 7.31 average and 4 assists. Then on his left hand side in the center we got Burke, and Burke has played in 10 games, 1 goal, 1 assist, and he's on a 7.13 average. And on his left hand side, Sebastian, who's played 17 games, he's got 1 goal, 1 assist, 1 player of the match on an average of 7. This is not the best, but it's not too bad. And then Flo, who's been outstanding, one of our new signings, played 15 games, 1 goal, 3 assists, and he's on 7.17. Then we're going to move up into our halfback, which is Vela. Vela has been playing okay lately. He's on a 7.12 after 10 games. Then in front of Vela we got Panna, who's played only 1 game, 1 goal. He's on an 8.3 average, obviously from only the 1 goal. Then Jim Carrican, who's our captain. He's played the 25 games, 3 goals, 5 assists, and he's on a 7.24. Then on the attacking forward, inside forward, we've got Molo, who's played 23 games, 19 goals, 10 assists, player of the match 6, and he's on a 7.7 average. And then our strikers, we've got Walker, who's played 17 games, got 10 goals, 4 assists, 3 player of the matches, and he's on a 7.11. And then Botham, who hasn't played any games for us, but show you a little bit of his history. He's played in the 3rd Division, Norwegian 3rd Division. He got 18 goals in that year and 6, and then we bought him up. We snapped him up for an easy 200k, so it wasn't too bad, but there's a few clauses on it. And then our reserves is Buckley, Wheatler, Morris, Darby, Lefondre, Henry, and Alex Perry. So let's get into the game and see how things go for this round. So it's not a great day for football, as it is raining apparently, but yeah, the rain's coming down, so we're going to change our tactic a little bit. We've got retained possession on, and we're going to go shorter passing just to keep the possession a little bit. And so we've got a free kick on the first few seconds, but it's just a mundane highlight. And Astonvilla came in with a blast of a shot there. So Astonvilla's off the mark with their first shot, but was off target. Villa with the ball. Jim Carrican, Botham, our new signee, and he gets in the action straight away with Walker with a shot, and nothing comes of it. So far we're okay with possession. We're dominating possession. Aston Villa with the ball, puts it straight into the net. That wasn't so bad. A little bit decent there. Flo with the cross on the corner. Let's see who gets onto it. Velda gets on the ball. Yeah, at the moment it's our transfer window, but I don't really have much of a budget for transfers, so I don't think I'm going to be diving into the market, and I'm quite happy with the team. I had to let go a lot of loan players because they were not playing. Like Kloch was not performing at all for me. He played like 8 games and scored 1 goal and costed a couple of goals, so I wasn't happy with Kloch's playing, so we got rid of him, sent him away. I think there was about 6 other players that we're not using. We got rid of them. But yeah, it's been a decent season so far, and I'm hoping that we can keep up the run. We're struggling with a couple of numbers in the midfield, but that's to be expected with this formation. The numbers in the formation it's a little bit overwhelming in the center, especially when they have the advantage of 3 extra people in the front or in the middle field. And it's good clearance by Burke, but Aston Villa is still on the ball, and they've got another throw in. We need to get that ball out of there, get the ball away from the box. They go for a shot, and Elnwick with a great save, diving to his upper right hand side. 30 minutes in, and nothing really to speak of. We've had 3 shots, 2 on target, so yeah, it's not the greatest of first halves, and we'll see. Maybe we'll change the route, the tactic a little bit towards the second half. Nicely cleared there. Molo with the ball, passes up to Walker. Walker across to our new signee, 17-year-old Botham. And he puts it up to Molo. Can Molo put it away? Oh! And that was well saved by Steer. Steer with a great save there. Out for a corner. Flo with the cross and gets kicked straight out for a throw-in. 5 minutes till half time, and I think I can tell the boys calmly that I'm not happy with their performance so far. They haven't played bad, but it hasn't been the best, and a great save by Linwick there. Jumping up, stretching to his right hand side, pushing the ball over the crossbar. Ball is cleared out. Sebastian with the ball, he gives it up to Molo. Molo clears it up to Walker. Walker with it now. Walker should be able to finish this off. And Steer catches it. That was a bad shot by Molo. So yeah, our rating is not the greatest at the moment, so I'm going to just give the boys a little bit of a confidence boost at the halftime whistle. Just tell them a little bit that we're not too happy with how things are going. I'm not happy with how things are going. Tell Vela that calm, I'm not happy with his performance, there's a lot more to come from him. And yeah, let's see what happens second half. If things don't come right, by the 60th minute we will change the tactic back to our standard 4-1-2-3. And Astonvilla on the attack, and it was a nice sliding tackle by Flo. I think what I'm going to do is change the tactic here, go back to mixed passing, keep it on mixed passing and see how it goes. Panna with the cross, clearance I should say. Astonvilla on the ball again, passes it back to his keeper. Astonvilla still on the ball. Sandgrass with it, Adome. Yes, some of these names are insane. I butcher them every time. Allenwick with a fairly moderate save there. Steele with the goal kick. Cleared up. Littell with the ball to Carrigan. Bothium gets robbed of the ball easily there. Didn't even know the player was on him. Deflection there by one of us. And Flo has the ball now. He passes it up to Molo. Molo is going cross. Is Molo going to put it into the net? Bothium with a horrible kick. He had all the time in the world there and he just boots it over the crossbar. Walker with clearance there. Carrican with the ball. Puts it into Walker again. Carrican again on the ball. Panna, Vela to Littell. Panna with a shot and it goes a bit wide. Possession has not been the greatest, so we're going to go to tactics and we're going to go change our tactic up a little bit. Going to put Buckley in, put our super wings in, and push our fullbacks onto support and put this one onto attack and see how that goes. Carrigan with a crop ball and free kick given for offsides. So the subs are on, formation changed. Let's hopefully we can get a little bit more possession and do some damage here. Work ball in the box, yeah, keep it. Let's change the work ball into the box to hit early crosses. Hopefully we can dominate them in the crosses, get some goals in from head. And as we say that, we nearly conceded twice, and good saves by Alnwick. Nicely cleared off the line. I think we should go for another change. Let's see how this corner goes. Good save there by Alnwick. We're going to take Sebastian off and we're going to put Wheatler in for that section, and Carrican off, and we're going to put Perry in. So we've got a few youngsters now in this mix of things. Hard luck there by Buckley. Obviously with the moist on the ball, it's restricted the flight of the ball. Hopefully that's what the game mechanics would do. I've seen some of this game do some strange things that you wouldn't never see in a game, but only in real life. And nearly got it in there. That was a great save and nicely cleared off the line. Go more direct passing. Nicely tackled by Vela. We've got a mere 10 minutes left. I'm going to send both my wings on attack and both my midfielders on attack. And hopefully we can create that little extra that we're lacking and put the ball in the back of the net. Buckley with the ball, he crosses to Molo. Molo hits it. Oh, and Walker almost put it in the back of the net. That would have been a good tap down, good assist. Flo with the corner. Villa gets on the loose ball. Crosses to Perry. Perry to Buckley. Buckley loses out. Must have slipped or something. Saw a rat running across the field and ran away from it. Flo with the ball. Up to Littell, back at the halfway line. Buckley with a long shot in. Oh, and a good strike there by Flo. Let's change it back to work ball into box, look for overlaps. Hopefully we can create something in the last 7 minutes. Buckley. Penner. Oh, and it's an own goal. What a great one. Penner with the strike and it hits. Oh, I don't even think it was a strike. I think it was just a pass. That was just a bit of luck. Yeah, Penner was trying to cross it in. Yeah, we'll keep the tactical changes. Now we just need to go on the attack and get a second and be well in the books for 4th round of the FA Cup. Walker with it, crosses it to Penner. Penner with it, oh, and off the crossbar. What's going on today with these guys? We've hit the woodwork a few times, by the looks of it. And Walker with a shot and it gets blocked. That's much better. They're playing a lot better now. You obviously know the urgency to get the goals up. Even though it's a knockout stage, goal difference doesn't really matter. It's always nice to have good goal difference. 2 minutes left of normal time, 4 minutes added time. On the attack again, Perry with the ball, cross to Walker. Was Walker going to put it in? And Mo puts it in. Molo strikes it in. Nice cross there, assist by Walker. That definitely puts the game out of reach now for Astonvilla. Even a draw won't come in. That was good well playing by the team. Molo just finds himself in a nice space there. Walker sneaks it past and puts it in the back of the net. So that takes Molo's tally up to 20 for the season, which is why he is in the squad, why he's in the team, why we got him on a free transfer. Nice tackle there, and this should pretty much be the referee now. Aston Villa on the last a bit of attack and nothing comes out of it. Walker with the ball, puts it up. This should probably be the last bit of play. And there we go, full time. And we take this one 2-0. Go dressing room. Tell the boys at Calmly that I'm very pleased with the performance. And in team meeting. Yeah guys, so that was a fairly decent game. I'm glad you guys saw how Muller gets into spaces and gaps and that. But yeah, well, it was a good game. And if you guys liked the video, please give us a thumbs up and subscribe if you want to see some more content, and hit the bell for any notifications for when new videos come up. And check out my Twitter channel and Patreon channel as well. And look in the description, you'll see a link to a new Discord group called Absolute FM. Great bunch of guys, all about football and Football Manager, and just some arbitrary talk as well, with a couple of good channels, podcasts and live events. So please give them a shout and give us a like and a thumbs up. And I shall see you guys in the next call it against QPR. We'll play against QPR, as I think we lost the last time against QPR. Yeah, 3-1. So let's take a revenge on QPR and we'll see you there. But see you all later, and thanks very much for the game.